Supposedly a non-existent event that didn't happen, but y'all
are so quick to want to tear our own down without doing just a...
We took Pete Rock and Sales Moves head on.
Oh, okay, you're right.
And like, look, man, we not scared of the powerful up top, man.
What's up, guys? I hope everyone's doing good today. Who's really gonna take the bait from DJ Akademiks and come at Jay-Z? Is anybody actually bold enough to do it? So last week, y'all all saw that FBI intake form that mentioned Jay-Z alongside Harvey Weinstein and Epstein. And once people saw Jay-Z's name on that document, the internet completely lost it. Folks were like, hold up, Jay-Z? That's strange. Why is his name even connected to Weinstein and Epstein? From there, all the Jay-Z and Roc Nation conspiracy theorists threw a full-blown party. They were celebrating like their team had just won the Super Bowl. So people were screaming, "Gotcha, Jay-Z, we knew something was off about you." And that's when old photos of Jay-Z and Beyonce, Jay-Z and Aaliyah started circulating all over again. A ton of misinformation started flying around. But let's be real, if you're already anti-Jay-Z, you're gonna believe whatever fits your narrative. Now, DJ Akademiks stepped in and called out media personalities like Charlemagne, Wayno, Ebro, and Joe Budden to speak on Jay-Z's name being linked to Epstein. And if you missed that video, make sure you go check it out right here.
Supposedly a non-existent event that didn't happen, but I seen everybody role-playing on podcasts. What is happening if I got slapped or not, which it didn't happen, but whatever, cool. Joe Budden, I can't wait to watch your next podcast. Wednesday can't come quick enough. This picture look crazy. If I watch the next Joe Budden podcast and y'all don't put this picture up and be like, yo, this looked like a preteen boy with a grown-ass man and this shit was wrong, I know y'all biased. Wayno, I need you to talk about this one.
Now listen, so far, Wayno has actually responded to DJ Akademiks. And hold up, Charlemagne also came back with a response to Akademiks as well.
Y'all are so quick to want to tear our own down without doing just a little bit of research, okay? By the way, I saw way more headlines about Pusha T and Jay-Z than I did Eminem, but that's not surprising because we love tearing our own down. Even though when you're talking hip-hop, Eminem is one of us, okay? But I don't even like the headlines I saw on him, all right? Connecting Pusha T, Jay-Z, and Eminem to something like the Epstein files, come on, man. Okay, listen, for everyone who may not know, let me explain to you. Mentions of these artists didn't come from Epstein's personal records. They didn't come from reports supported by law enforcement. Okay, these stories came from a crisis intake report, a public hotline submission, a tip that some random person called in from 2019. They aren't backed by court findings, indictments, confirmed evidence, and if you actually read the stories, they just simply don't make any sense. Okay, what the hell would Jay-Z be doing with Harvey Weinstein and Attorney General William Barr in 1996? That was the year his first album came out. Do you really think Pusha T in 2007 was hanging around Harvey Weinstein and was one of the victim's handlers? In the Eminem story, the woman describes how she weighs 300 pounds. So a video of her would be easy to find. This is her words, not mine. By the way, anyone who actually took the time to read any of these stories would know that. Now, I don't have a problem with people reporting this. I just don't understand how y'all don't report this with proper context. All you outlets know that people don't read past headlines. So if you put Pusha T, Jay-Z, Eminem in the Epstein files, everybody is gonna run with it. And I just be having to sit back and think, do we realize how much we are getting played, okay? Whenever the powers that be want to deflect from what they got going on, they will always throw meat to the blacks. Okay, because they know nobody controls the algorithm like black people. All right, why do you think they like utilizing black influencers?
And even that still wasn't enough for Akademiks. He went a step further and called out Charlemagne, accusing him of being in Jay-Z's camp and being biased in Jay-Z's favor.
There's a lot of people that's running what I call interference. And I love watching media run interference from powerful men. Because I always think, damn, what business deal they got coming up? You know, love Charlemagne, idol of mine. Let me remove the word idol because it feels like I idolize. Like, you know, well, idol, it is, right? Like, you know, I look up to Charlemagne. I've always done that. But I don't expect Charlemagne to have a neutral or even have a qualitative conversation about Jay-Z's past and Jay-Z's history in the music industry. Why? Charlemagne was also pretty much caught handed a cookie jar in the casino saga where Jay-Z was trying to get a bid. Charlemagne showed up and gave riveting speeches about how the council members should vote to approve this because Jay-Z's vision is great and this and third. So there's some synergy and alignment there between not necessarily Roc Nation and Charlemagne, but the entities that are trying to push and put Jay-Z in a certain place and Charlemagne. Is that paid? I don't know. Maybe they're just good friends. Now, even though back in the day, there was a conversation that Jay-Z may have gotten Charlemagne fired from Philly radio after some criticisms. I don't know what's going on, though. I just want to have conversations. The conversations just seem to nah.
Well, this morning on the brand new Joe Budden podcast, episode 900, make sure y'all check it out on Spotify, Joe Budden finally responded to DJ Akademiks calling him out to speak on the Jay-Z rumors. But of course, Joe handled it in the most Joe Budden way possible. He came through with heavy sarcasm. Joe basically said, hey, you know what? Let's all march down to the Roc Nation building this Saturday and protest. Let's make noise and bring attention to these allegations. Here's exactly what Joe had to say.
We took Pete Rock and CLAPS moves head on.
Oh, okay, you're right.
And like, look, man, we not scared of the powerful up top, man. We don't run from nobody.
That's
Listen, no.
Okay.
No.
my son. You get back.
Listen,
You gonna take us out of here, boy?
I ain't never been.
Let's see who got a dick
I ain't
now.
never been pussy. I ain't never ran. Never will. If you're listening out there, I want you to know I see some of the same exact things that you see. And I'm really, really disturbed by it all. So much so, I'm making a call to action right this second, y'all. I need me and you guys out there to head down to the Roc Nation office. Seriously. At 5 p.m. this Saturday. 5 p.m. this Saturday.
Eastern time, y'all.
I think that along with you guys' help, we'll be able to get to the bottom of what that undercover anonymous hotline tip meant. And when we finish down there at Roc Nation, we're taking this bad boy down to Virginia. Pusha T's name was in that too on that phone call.
Yo.
And
The train being Jay-Z, Pusha T, and Harvey Weinstein.
in 96 too. In 96.
Yo, man,
In 96.
pause.
Can you believe that? Yo, Piggity, thank you. The white man said it. Bro. Harvey Weinstein and Pusha T.
That's a sick game.
Piggity, tell him, Piggity.
Push was 18.
Probably 130 pounds.
If that.
I can't. Yo, we can't.
For real, yo. Honestly, we have to get to the bottom of what was going on. That shit don't sit right in my soul and spirit. Some of these people we look up to, yo. This Saturday at 5 p.m. Meet me down there, and we're gonna really get to the bottom of what they
Somebody
meant
got
by
some
that.
explaining to do?
Yeah, we're gonna. Don't worry, y'all. We ain't running from that. We ain't running from that this weekend. Watch.
It's gonna look like January 6th, but
Now, after all that back and forth and the guys having their fun, Mark Lamont Hill, being the journalist of the group and the more level-headed one, steps in. Mark makes sure to circle back, clean things up, and clarify so nothing they said gets twisted or taken out of context. Here's exactly what he had to say.
We're not laughing at the accusations. They're saying that they're implausible, that they don't believe the accusations. I don't want people to later on be like they're laughing at somebody who was harmed. I don't want them to twist and misrepresent what y'all. I know, but people misrepresent.
you're right.
Yeah, it's very important.
And my apologies.
This is why we need you here.
The joke,
This is why we
what
need
they're
you
laughing
here,
at is the implausibility that at that time in the 90s, that Jay-Z would even be at the social status to even have access to those people. And Pusha T even more so, and was it 07 or whatever, that he would have access to these social circles.
96, bro.
Yeah, it seems implausible.
Right? 96 or 06? No, 96 was for whole.
They gave one for him and another, and I think it was 07 for Pusha T. So they were saying two different time periods. both of which seem implausible to a lot of people. It was an anonymous tip, and those papers are filled with that. I don't know what's true. They're gonna say we caping for Jay-Z. I'm not caping
The same light, some of the ones against other people who are revered from a different sector of the world, I don't really necessarily.
Yeah, I don't know if Noam Chomsky was in the train either. That's what I'm saying. Like, he was
feeling it.
I don't.
My whole thing was, and I just posted it up there on the screen. The same justice.gov that posted these 3 million pages also wrote, this production may include fake or falsely submitted images, documents, or videos, as everything that was sent to the FBI by the public was included in this production.
So they're admitting there's a lot of bullshit in there.
We didn't. All of this shit is a lot of bullshit in there. We don't know. We just, hey, if it came to us, we gave it to y'all. So y'all can't say we held it.
So to be clear, we're not holding Hov and Pusha T to a higher standard or a lower standard. We're saying everybody in those documents should be examined. We should look for the truth, but we shouldn't assume that anybody in there is innocent or guilty just because we like them or don't like them. That's all.
That's right.
Very, very, very well said. Listen, some of y'all kids out there missed the memo. There's this new trend on the internet where adults are replying to things now. So adults are reading, adults are replying. We're not just taking the kiddie version of what's going on, which would be, we need your voices because Pusha T, Jay-Z, and Harvey Weinstein in '96 had too much fun. Call me when you get a little more on that.
So at this point, Joe isn't taking these allegations seriously at all. These Jay-Z pictures pop up every other year and people always act outraged. Mostly, it's folks who just want to see Jay-Z take a fall. For the people who already don't vibe with Jay-Z, no explanation is ever going to be good enough. Even if you step up and say, I don't believe these pictures, I don't buy into these Jay-Z allegations, folks are immediately going to call you biased, claiming you're on Jay-Z's payroll. So really, is it even worth trying to explain something to someone who isn't willing to listen? Someone who has their mind made up about a person? Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about Joe's response to Akademiks calling him out? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel.